Welcome to Scott Cooks, everybody, and welcome to my little series on Omaha Steaks and their different products. This go round, we're going to be testing out their ground beef. Premium ground beef. So let's talk about the box, the packaging. Everything they ship me is in these really nice hard boxes, all sealed up. This one had a piece of tape over it, nice and sealed. Inside the box are two separate 1-pound packages of premium beef. This one was in my refrigerator for a couple days, thawing out. This is the other pound, solid, frozen. Not much in the way of directions here because after all it's just ground beef. They say to thaw it, crumble it up, cook it on medium-high heat. We're going to be using the Foodi, and I'm going to tell you why. I've used this Ninja Foodi to brown up hamburger probably 50, 75 times, maybe even 100 times. So this is going to give me an excellent comparison for the different grades of beef that I've used in the past to this one. So I'll be looking particularly for the amount of grease or lack of grease. I'll be looking for color. I'll also be checking the smell of the beef as it cooks. I have smelled a lot of beef, some good, some not so good. So we'll be checking that out. And generally just checking everything out that we can, and then we're going to taste it. Now later on I'll use this probably in some chili or something. That's going to be a different kind of recipe. That's not for this series. This is just a simple review, cooking and tasting of Omaha Steaks premium ground beef. And my fingers are crossed because if you've seen my videos on their steaks, oh my goodness, it is phenomenal, and I'm hoping this ground beef is as well. Let's get started, guys. Right off the bat, their rating has gone up with me. These are easy open packages, sealed here. You just simply grab the two sides and pull. It rips right down the side for you, and there you go. There's your beef. Now I'm just giving this a pretty close look before I even start to cook it. And the one thing I notice right away is it is not quite as red as some of the other beef that I've seen. And I'm going to go ahead and give this a smell right now, uncooked. Yeah, that smells great, guys. Very little odor, and what odor there is smells like it should. Smells like beef. Let's get it in the Foodi. Now, like I said earlier, I'm going to cook this ground beef exactly the same way I've always cooked all of my ground beef, and that will give me a really easy way to compare this to the others. And I've done 70-30, I've done 80-20. I do a lot of 90-10 around here. That's my preferred. I just don't like the grease. And I'm usually using the beef for another recipe. So I like the 90-10. So let's see if this compares to the 90-10. It's going to be pretty easy to figure out. The one thing I did notice on the packaging, at least I couldn't find it anywhere, is they didn't label it, the fat content. I thought was a little odd, but they do say call it premium, so we're going to assume this is some ground steak. Anyway, I'm going to cook it the same way I cook them all, guys. Sear saute. Medium. Go. I'm going to take my wooden spoon and I'm going to get in there and break it up a little bit. Now this may be still slightly frozen in the center. I'm just giving this the slightest bit of a twist to see how it breaks, how it crumbles. I'm putting no pressure on this at all. So I can already see, oh wow, yeah, I can already see this is very tender meat. Yeah, she's little frozen right there, but not bad. So this is going to cook up just fine, nice and even. Okay, well that is very tender, and I'm just looking through it real close here, leaning over the camera. Maybe you can see as well. I see very little fat content. Let's find out when she starts to sizzle. The Ninja Foodi, guys, is really quick to heat up. And we're already sizzling in under, I guess it was about 2.5 minutes. We're already sizzling. You can see that. And I am already seeing a little bit of grease content, a little bit of fat. Let's just hope that doesn't get any worse, because I'll be pretty disappointed if it does. I got to be honest with you. I got pretty high hopes for this product. Just basing my hopes on their steaks that I've cooked. But we'll see. Okay. The smell is coming through now. Quite pleasant. Really nice beef smell. I can see from the amount of fat that I'm already generating, you can see right there in the corner, that this is not 90-10. This is starting to look 80-20. But let's cook it down a little more, and we'll take a guess. Since they're not going to tell me. Omaha Steaks, if you're watching, shoot me a message, man. Let me know what's going on with this beef. What kind of beef is this? Just premium. What does that mean? What kind of cuts of beef did this come from? You know, I'm curious. My watchers might be curious. We are generating a considerable amount of fat. Now I'm a little surprised, but I'm not going to judge it yet. I'll drain that grease, and we're going to give it a good test, good review. It's almost done. Just going to cook the rest of that little bit of pink out of it. All right, I think this is the final stir. It looks great. All right, guys, what I'm going to do for you, I'm not going to do it on camera because it's just too awkward to get the camera over where I'm going, but I'm going to drain this grease into a clear glass, and we'll see how much we have. I think it's less than I thought originally. I'm going to call that done. Let me get that grease out of here. Well, there you go. Grease has been drained away from it. Best I could, anyway. This is completely unseasoned. I'm going to go ahead and give this a taste. It's a little hot. Okay, couple things. First off, it's really good. It's pretty flavorful. I'm a little surprised. Usually, if you're just buying a pack of hamburger from the Food Lion or wherever, nothing against Food Lion, just threw a name out there, I might want to cut that. It's not got a whole lot of flavor to it, to be honest. It's just burger. That's got some flavor. You know, I've had some grass-fed before. This is similar to the flavor of grass-fed. Not saying this is grass-fed. I do not believe it to be so. But tastes like it. I just had some more. You know what, guys? All right. Yeah. Okay. It's pretty high up on the taste ratings. This is what I drained out. It's a fair amount of grease. I've cooked an awful lot of 90-10 in my day. This is not 90-10. Guarantee you that. Maybe not even 80-20. Well, maybe 80-20. Maybe not. Hard to judge. But not 90-10. But let's forget about that fat factor. And let's talk about the flavor, how it cooked, the coloring, the smell, all top notch. I'd give this about I'm going to give it about a 7 out of 10. just because of that fat factor. If it had less fat in it, this would be a 9 out of 10 for sure. Coloring, taste, smell, cook time, the way it cooked, everything about it was really, really good. And I cannot wait to use this. I'm probably going to throw this into some chili or something tonight. This is going to be really good. You know, I'm just going to have me another piece. Look at that. Really good looking. Did you see even my finger right there got a little greasy just from picking it up? You see that glare? Maybe that fat content's what's adding to the flavor, guys. I'm not sure, but daggone. That's a good hamburger. Thanks, Omaha Steaks. A little worried about that. But if you get this kind of final product out of it, who cares, right? If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. Leave me some comments. Click that like button. You probably don't know how much that helps the channel. That is a algorithm that YouTube loves to see. Clicking that like button helps me out a lot. Please share the video. That helps me out a lot. Check the description box. There's links, there's stuff, there's Patreon, there's more stuff. Anyway, you get it. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. Make sure you also check the playlist for all my Omaha Steak products. I do not have every single one they've made, but I got a lot of them. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video.